Inside the product launch system, you'll find the launch timeline planner. I like to use this after I've been into the seasonality timeline, where you can map your entire year with launches, seasonality cycles, and important holidays that you might want to promote something. So inside the launch timeline planner, I like to create a separate timeline for each launch because it means I can see the entire run-up visually instead of keeping everything scattered across notes apps or to-do lists. So let's use this board as an example. I'm going to show you how I plan a letter club launch, but this could just as easily be a Kickstarter, a product collection, a course launch, or even a seasonal sale. So I think it's really useful to see visually, week by week, the run up to your promotion. So like a pre-launch plan, as well as maybe adding a week or two for the actual launch where you're talking about the product, promotion, or Kickstarter. And then another week for gathering feedback, reflecting on your launch to know what to improve for the next time. Inside each week, you can add different content pieces, reminders, launch tasks, emails, or milestones, and you can also customize them however works best for your launch. So if you just click add, you can choose anything from the pre-filled content type, or you can create your own custom content type. Now, you can use the timeline however you want. It doesn't just have to be for content, but the idea behind it is to build excitement around what you're sharing. So that's why everything you see will be things to share your launch with your audience. For example, I might want to add a value email into week 1, and in week 4, I might want to add a sales email, which you can see here. And that's because week 4 might be launch week. So you can add notes inside each week as well, and you can use the drop down to show in progress, scheduled, or completed. I really love seeing the color-coded statuses because you can quickly see what's completed, what's scheduled, and what still needs attention without having to dig through loads of to-do lists. It's a really visual way of planning your launch. So to add a new week, you just click Add New Week at the bottom, and you can add as many as you want. So to create a new launch, just click Add New Launch, and you can edit the title here. You can duplicate, delete, and open your timeline. There's also some tips at the bottom which can just help you get started, or you can talk to Tova over here and tell her what it is you're planning and she can help you with where to start. So this is different from your task manager because that's a place for more detailed day-to-day tasks and subtasks, whereas this is designed to help you see the bigger picture of your launch as a whole. So instead of managing every tiny detail and task individually, this is more about mapping out the overall flow of your launch visually. So what content's going out, what emails are being sent, when you want to start sharing teasers, your launch timing, and how everything fits together across the weeks leading up to your launch and after. I personally use this more as my launch roadmap, whereas the task manager is where I'd keep more detailed action steps and ongoing tasks. This is really designed to stop launches feeling chaotic or last minute, and instead of winging it every time you launch something new, you can visually map out the entire process week by week so you always know what's happening, when, and why. And if you have a launch plan that really works for you, you can just duplicate it and you'll see the copy here. When you open it, everything is copied across. So you use the seasonality timeline to plan your whole year at a glance, map out your individual launches in the timeline planner, and then reflect on the launch so that you're making your launches more successful every time.